Hey Concur guys, thanks for your support. We were able to put together a pretty cool application using your tech, so thank you. What we've got here is an application that acts in 3 phases for a connected user. So the first phase here is when they're at JFK or any kind of beginning airport. We're using beacons to automatically check off all the kind of key checkpoints through their travel experience until their flight takes off. We're using Concur to get all of this information here at the top. So as soon as you get to JFK to start your journey, all of this data is being pulled in from Concur. And of course, if it changes here. And the cool part about our application, we think, is that it's mirrored with your loved one's device as well. So if your gate changes or the times change, they see these updates as well. I think it's really cool. And then when you're in flight, we're getting a few pieces of Concur data, but most of this stuff is coming from GoGo Wireless. How we push it next is we really wanted to use the kind of connection system in Concur to identify who is following whom. Right now we're just kind of assuming that you connect with one other person, maybe through Facebook or whatnot. But we know that Concur keeps those relationships in the cloud, so it'd be nice to be able to tap into that. So that's next.
My name is Nick Palmer. I'm from Newware. We're a small startup that has a proximity platform for mobile devices. Our device lets your device, your cell phone, your laptop see other devices that are around you. So sort of like iBeacon, but iBeacon without beacons. And I'm here to talk about proximity and signage. I work with Four Winds Interactive. This is an example of the Four Winds Interactive sign. They do all the signs for American Airlines and for a lot of other big companies. So the problem we're trying to address here is this idea that when you're in the airport, you have no idea how to get where you want to go. I don't know if you've ever been to O'Hare, but it's awful. When you're there, you usually want coffee. I certainly want coffee. Where's the coffee place? Is it on the way to my gate? Is there one there? Or do I need to go down to some other terminal? And do I need a jacket when I get to the other side, or can I check my jacket when I'm getting on the plane? So our solution is to combine Newware, Four Winds Interactive displays that are already in the terminals, and we use the Concur API and the Weather Underground API to solve the problem. And the idea is that we want to deliver the magical right time experience using these signs. So what we've done is we built a system that, as you get near a sign, it displays information that's relative to you using the Newware's proximity platform. We can monetize that by providing a better customer experience for American Airlines customers. We can also do coupon delivery, so I can have a phone off, it's beaconing, I can push a coupon to Passbook using this device as soon as you're in front of the sign. You can see the phone was off, and now I see it, a little notification saying you got a coupon. I can unlock the device, and the coupon shows up. So we can do direct device-to-device couponing, and we're the only people in the industry that are doing that right now. And then the last bit is that we can do movement analytics. Our platform is able to see fitness devices, such as a Misfit Shine here. So I'm going to turn off the beaconing on the in-app app here. And I'm going to switch to my wearable here. And what you're going to see is that the sign down here is going to change displays from my device to the next person. And what we're showing down here is that we can say Benvenuto Bob, so we can offer stuff in the correct language because the user's registered with our app. We can show the weather at the time that they arrive by looking it up in Weather Underground. And we can show an interactive map that shows how to walk to your gate. And oh, by the way, are you hungry? We see from your Concur expense reports that you like to buy food or you like to buy coffee, and we can offer you relevant deals that push directly to your Passbook. Thank you very much.
Everyone, so we're building a car assistant on my Apple Watch. The reason we build it is because as a world warrior, we always want to be able to track expense right away, and that's a big problem. Expensing is always a big problem. You don't want to wait for a month to expense it. So we use the Mojo API, which is a connected car device that can tell me always the trip that happened right away. And from the moment I get out of my car, I know that I have the trip recorded. I can come to my watch without even taking out my phone and say that, okay, this trip is a business trip. So
for example, we see that there is no expense report here. We are going to do a simulation of a trip with Mojo Simulator. We are car. So you can see there should be going events over here.
So this is just a simulator because you can't access the real device.
And look, right now we are tracking. Whenever the trip is done, we automatically are going to be receiving like a notification that the trip has completed, and then we have the choice of making expense report or dismissing the expense report. If we choose to make the expense report, then basically we are uploading the expense report directly to Concur to be able to track that.
Okay, so a trip just finished.
So trip finished. We
just get out of the car. The trip was finished. We don't want to. As a road warrior, I don't want to constantly pick up my phone. So I just see. I want to be able to do it on my Pebble Watch and submit this expense to Concur right away.
Cool. So the mileage expense has been reported, and then we can go and check here if we refresh Concur. We see that we have like a posted from Pebble. Let me just make that this bigger. Posted from Pebble here, and then if we select that, we have like all the information about the mileage, the time, the address, everything. And not only that, we're also posting to like a database orchestrate to be able to do analytics later.
And the second part, as a salesperson, sometimes I might lost my phone. I leave the phone on my car, and I don't know what to do. Like, where's my car? So we also use the next mode, and the weak AI is a natural language processing. So I can actually, if I don't have my phone with me, if I remember the phone number, I can actually ask where my car is. I can text my car, like it's like talking to my car.
He's sending a text message to his car, and his car is gonna reply to him where he's located.
So I'm gonna text out where is my car. So right away it's gonna tell me where the address of my car is. It's gonna still sending. So let's wait. I can also ask my fuel level. So what's my?
Yeah, still standing. Previous one. Fuel level.
Okay, so it just come back.
Wow.
Then you can just tab on it. Then you know where your car is.
Right. So basically the way this works is like it's going through Nextmo, which is getting the SMS message, then it's going to with AI, which does the language processing, and then Mojo knows where the car is. So we grab the information from Mojo and send that back. So now you have like a complete car assistant that helps you with expense reports, finding your car, finding your, you can ask more things like the level of your fuel, things like that.
And one more last step, since we got more time, is like Mojo, you have this motion sensor, the gyroscope. So when something, okay. Actually, I always want to show that when somebody tow your car, it's going to also show it on your watch. Yeah, that's very important because usually when your phone is subscribed to, there's a security thing. But if you are in like a bar, you never hear it, you never feel it. But it's going to vibrate right away when somebody tow your car or steal your car.
All right. You guys have questions?
Yeah, so how does Mojo know?
How frustrating is to fill a form every single time that you have to do a reimbursement for your business expenses. That's why we built Biz or No, to remove the pain from business expenses. In our app, you have to connect your payments receipts, such as PayPal, MasterCard, or even your email, to your company's expenses account, such as Concur, so that next time you're on a business trip, you can seamlessly expense your company. If we can now see the demo, this is a smartwatch in which I can get a message saying beat or no. For example, I just bought tea and I will get a receipt on the smartwatch, and I can say no if I'm not going to reimburse that, yes if it's the company that is going to reimburse that. And this is the simple way in which you are one tap away from doing your reimbursed expenses. Thank you very much. In the meantime, I'd like to make a sincere request. If anyone who knows Snoop.
First, I'd like to thank everybody who came out and spent the long weekend with us. So before I announce the main prize, I'd like to announce two sub-prizes. So first one, a mashup prize with Intel and Mastery, $100 gift card and 2 passes to our DevCon on October 30th, and that's Flight This Ride. Second mashup is with Pebble, 5 Pebble smartwatches, plus 2 passes to DevCon, and that's to Biz or Not. And for those of you who have Pebbles, for those of you who need to get your ID back, come meet us over here where we're giving out the Pebbles. And then the final winner, this is $500 Amazon gift cards to everybody on the team, up to $2,500, is BizMem. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Thank you.